Okay, let's be honest. If you are sick and tired of all that organization advice that just tells you to buy more boxes for your junk, then this is for you. Today, we're getting into a brutally honest, totally no-fluff system to help you reclaim your space, your focus, and maybe even your sanity. So let's just dive right in.
And that quote? That right there is the core truth we're starting with. See, this isn't about making your hoarding look prettier. It's about subtraction. It's about finally taking back control from all your stuff. Which means we're not just organizing it, we're getting rid of it.
So, let's get right to the heart of the problem, shall we? Why are our spaces just so chaotic? Well, the source material is crystal clear on this. It's not because you don't have enough space or closets or shelves. Nope. The real issue is something else entirely.
I want you to start thinking of your space as a machine for living. Seriously. And every piece of clutter, every little pile of, "I'll deal with that later," well, that's just sand in the gears, slowing you down. The problem isn't storage, it's indecision, it's broken habits. Our goal here isn't some perfect Instagram picture, it's a ruthlessly functional environment that works for you.
Okay, so to fix the machine, you need a brand new operating system. And that's what these are, the core protocols. These are the non-negotiable foundational rules you have to accept before you even think about touching a single thing. This is where the real work begins.
This first protocol, honestly, it's a total game changer. Just think about it. How many times a day do you pick something up just to move it to another surface? That's it. That's the habit that creates all the chaos. Putting something down for now is a lie you tell yourself. Touch it once means you deal with it. You put it away or you get rid of it. End of story.
And here is your primary weapon for decluttering, the 90-90 rule. It is ruthless, and it is so effective because it takes all the emotion out of it and forces a simple yes or no choice. If an item doesn't serve your life right now or in the very near future, it's just dead weight. It's holding you back. The only things that get a pass are, legal documents and true family heirlooms. Everything else has to face this test.
This one is huge. A clear kitchen counter just invites you to cook. A clear desk makes you want to work. But a cluttered surface? It repels action and just creates stress. Your flat surfaces, your tables, your counters, your desk, they're prime real estate for living your life, not for storing junk. You have to defend them fiercely.
All right, now that we have the protocols, it's time to go to war. And your first battleground is the closet. So why start there? Because for most of us, that's where like 80% of the clutter lives, and conquering it is going to give you this massive, tangible win right out of the gate.
So I want you to ask yourself this question right now. Is your closet a tool or is it a tomb? A tool is something that helps you get ready for your day with zero friction. It makes life easier. But for most of us, let's be real, it's a tomb. It's a dark place where clothes we never wear go to be forgotten. We're about to change all that.
The total evacuation is absolutely non-negotiable. You have to see that empty space to totally reset your brain. Now, the key here is speed. Pick up an item and in just a few seconds decide its fate. Don't sit there and reminisce. Be ruthless. Then, when you rebuild, you do it with a system. Something like using all uniform hangers. This creates what's called visual silence, so you actually see the clothes, not the chaos.
I really want to pause on this for a second because it's so important. So many of us hold on to those skinny clothes thinking they're somehow motivational, but the source material calls this what it really is, psychological torment. Letting them go isn't giving up, it's freeing yourself from a daily reminder of what you're not. You absolutely deserve better than that.
Okay, now that you've conquered the closet, we're going to apply those exact same protocols to the place where you do your deep work, your desk. The principles are universal, and they move seamlessly from your personal life to your professional focus. The difference here is absolutely critical. An amateur's desk is basically a storage unit. A pro's desk, it's a cockpit. Think about it. In a cockpit, every single tool is within reach, and there is zero clutter to distract the pilot. Your desk should only have what you use every single day, arranged in a simple working triangle. Your keyboard, monitor, and mouse. Everything else, the stapler, the printer, the souvenirs, it's just visual static, and it is sabotaging your focus.
So you've done the big purge. Your closet is clean, your desk is clear. Awesome. Now comes the most important part. How do you stop the chaos from slowly creeping back in? See, organizing is an event. Staying organized, that's a habit.
This is your maintenance schedule.
This turns a massive, overwhelming project into small, simple, and really powerful daily and weekly rituals. That reset to zero at night, it's huge. It means you start every single day with a clean slate, not dealing with yesterday's mess. And that one in, one out rule, that's the firewall. It prevents you from ever needing a major purge ever again.
And finally, let's just zoom out for a second and look at the core philosophy that powers this whole system. It's a really simple but profound shift in how you think about all this.
Just let that sink in for a moment. We always think the goal is neatness, but that's just a side effect. It's not the real point.
This is the true purpose. It's about being ready to cook in a clear kitchen, ready to work at a clear desk, ready to get dressed in the morning without any stress, ready to actually rest in a calm bedroom. It's all about removing the friction between you and the life you actually want to be living.
And so we're going to end with this question. That fear, that little bit of hesitation you feel when you're about to get rid of something, it's temporary. It's like a 45-second moment of pain. But the freedom, the clarity, and the energy you get from a space that actually serves you, that's constant. That's permanent. The choice is yours.